talk about it. What can I talk about?
Oh look, hacking data again. Look at me, I'm a hacker.
Nexon, he's hacking the game.
He's a hacker. Ban him on TikTok again. IP ban. Calvin.
No, just the attempts for today.
I'm not a big car guy, but I know what a Viper is. I found it. You made the design? Dude, that's fucking badass. Okay, are you...
Oh, you're gonna bring out Bimbo? Well, guess what? It's a fun Pokemon. And I have Maya! So appreciate you showing up on my Twitch. It means a lot. Do you have any Gen 9 Pokemon? No, I don't. I haven't even gotten
Hey, what is up, my friend Bringo? Happy New Year to you as well. Alright, what is up, everybody? I hope everybody is enjoying themselves today. I hope you are enjoying responsibly. And thank you so much for being here. Before I start, give me 1 second. I had a little bit of a heartburn situation there, so I wanted to get rid of the heartburn before I did anything else. But thank you all for joining me. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful New Year's celebration. Happy New Year's Eve, and to those of you that have yet to reach the New Year's, and Happy New Year's to those of you that have already reached that point. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera so it's proper and I'm not fidgeting with it constantly. Yeah, I got myself a nice bottle of wild turkey. So I'm gonna enjoy that. Ooh. I forgot. I forgot that bourbon was that smooth. Was one of the well, sweeter of the whiskeys. Because I prefer Scotch, but I decided to try going with a little bit of bourbon this time. And you know what? It's nice. It's very nice. Alright. Let's get into this. Never seen you sip. I mean, that depends, you know, on the day. I don't do it a lot, but I do enjoy myself when I can. Alright, let's see. What is Mocha's New Year's resolution? I think Mocha's New Year's resolution is the same as mine. We're gonna lose some weight together because, you know, depression, a lot of crap, dealing with shit, and still having to push forward. Certain health regards have been not fully recognized. Is that a sauna in the background? No, that's my doorway because there's no door. I mean, this is technically a one bedroom, but there's no doorway separating the bedroom from the common area. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Thank you so much for everybody that is joining me today on the TikTok, on the YouTube, and on the Twitch side. I'm gonna make sure that my headphones don't die on me. What the? Happy New Year's to you as well. Please relax, human. Thank you so much for joining me today. And Faded Mount, thank you so much for those gifts. I do appreciate you so very, very much. So we named it the Wily Bird. For now, we're just preserving it, but it's already attacked some of our villagers. We must stop it. Alright, slay the Wily Bird. Could be a new sword and shield skill. Alright, wait a minute. Okay, so we did get a skill. Hey, guys, Phase, thank you so much for being here. Hydrate. You know what? I will hydrate. And then I'm going to dehydrate myself again. My friend, don't ever apologize for not being in streams, okay? My stream schedule drastically changed after the little homelessness period and then finding a roof back over our head. You see my mouth moving. Sorry everybody here on the Twitch side, I didn't realize that my mic was muted. Welcome everybody, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for Guys Page for letting me know that's happening. Happy New Year's to y'all, I really appreciate all of you for being here. And yeah, don't ever apologize for not showing up in different times where my schedule has changed, and I'm never going to be one of those content creators that's going to sit here and expect y'all to show up every single goddamn time. You're a person with your own schedule and your own lives, and I appreciate the fact that you show up just to say hi. It means a lot. And Happy New Year's. Hey, Loke, Happy New Year's to you as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, now, we gotta go get more stuff. Hey, Mom Life, Happy New Year's to you as well. I hope things are going awesome for you. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, so the only subquests that we have currently is these two. Easy enough, we should be able to do them. Let's get them done. Although, now, can I... There we are. You're still not of level. Alright, we just need to wait until you guys are leveled up. Woke up and all of a sudden it's 2026. That's kind of wild how that happens, huh? Have to remember, I can ride a Munster. Alright, so we're gonna look for that, but we also have to kill the Bullfango. And the Bullfango, I think, only spawn in the forest area, so we're gonna go in there and kill a couple of Bullfango to finish off that one quest. And Loke, thank you so much for those gifts. I really do appreciate it. Alright. Back the fuck off. We're fine. No, I don't see any rare dens. Time flies. 2020 felt like it was yesterday. This game looks so chill. Yeah! I mean, it does have combat, but it's a turn-based combat system game, unlike the main game of Monster Hunter, which is more of a Souls-like game. Doesn't feel like New Year's. I only heard fireworks. I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, a holiday is just another day. But how you treat your days, that's what matters. Alright, we got the caravan stand. Was pretty drunk, but didn't want my dad to be alone at home for New Year's, so I went home. Well, right on. Good for you, my friend. That is awesome that you cared enough to do that. Alright. No celebration tonight? I mean, where am I gonna go? I don't really have any family nearby. All of my family live in California, whereas I live in Oregon. And I don't really have any friends, since the only two friends that I have are celebrating with their families. And, well, yeah, the only two friends that are close by are celebrating with their families. So yeah, I decided why not just be at home and hang out. Let's see. And more than likely, you're going to do a power attack. Alright, let's try the speed attack. Oof. We're your friends, bro, and I appreciate the fact that y'all are here. It's a Wednesday too, so it's a weird day to even celebrate. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, New Year's falling on an odd day like that. Double speed attack. Bam. Woo. That's one Bullfango down. Time to make some bacon. Although I don't remember how many I need to kill. 5? I don't know how many I've killed so far. Oh, sweet. I've already beat it. Who cares anyways? I'm just happy I don't have to work. There you go. You gotta look at the positive bits that you can take care of. That, you know, that affect you and matter. You don't have to go to work. That's awesome. And thank you so much for that gift. Holy shit. I really appreciate it, really. And I thank you for being here and hanging out. And, you know, I do hope everybody is enjoying their New Year's. I hope y'all are going to be safe and stay safe. That's important. Happy New Year's to you as well, Lyoksha. Let's see, what is an underrated low-tier superhero power you like, or superhero trope you'd like? honestly, okay, wait. Let me pause this. Okay, superhero trope that I don't see being used enough anymore is a legacy. Is legacies, superhero legacies. We're too stuck on the characters and the iconicness of that character that we keep remaking, reusing, redoing, and overdoing the same shit over and over again. You know? Don't get me wrong, I love Spider-Man, I love Iron Man, I love all of these, but I could do with some legacy, some new ideas, some new heroes taking up the mantle and making their own identity. We don't see enough of that anymore. Low-tier superhero power, in all honesty, the lowest, like one of my favorite low-tier superhero powers that hasn't been showcased enough is technomancy. Like, we have these super hackers that get shown up in these kind of things, but technomancy isn't something that we have seen that often anymore because it's all been essentially subserviated by nanotech look. Nanotech was cool when it was unique to a singular, to specific characters and specific situations. Now that it's used for every robotic situation, I am a little bit disappointed in the whole concept. I would want to stand like Sticky Fingers. Oh my god. Is that? I mean, it's a different color. Oh, it's because it's the subquest den, that's why. Thanks for answering. Thanks for asking, Mark Hugh. Hey, what's up, Brian? How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a few years. I'm doing pretty good, you know. It's been a very interesting life. A lot of ups and downs, but we're making it happen as best as we can. Alright, let's get to it. What the fuck? Okay. Not used to. Alright, fine, Aptonoth. We'll fight. We'll fight. Now that I have this. How's Mocha? Mocha is doing well. She is, you know, fluffy and happy, and I'm glad. From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the stand is low-key sick, but not OP. Alright. Let's see. It is my first New Year's alone since I moved out of my parents' house. Glad I found you alive. Well, thank you for being here, Zero, and I hope your first New Year's alone without your parents is going well. I know it might be jarring, it might be different, but different's not bad. It's just it just takes some getting used to. Well, much love, Lil Pawn. Appreciate you being here. I am Faja, I am streaming, and Happy New Year's. Alright. Let us grab what we need to grab. It's down here anyways. Huh. Alright, fine. Oh, I can't fish on the... It's fine. It's fine. We're just going after our quarry. Hey, I'm gonna steal some of this stuff before we fight. Is that okay? I think it's gonna be okay. So let's see, is this a Monster Hunter game kind of like Pokemon? Yeah, actually, it is a creature collector game. And it's a different side of Monster Hunter. This is actually an alternate timeline of Monster Hunter in which the Elder Dragon War never actually occurred, that essentially ended civilization in the main Monster Hunter continuity. Shit, I think they do power attacks mostly. But you know what? We're gonna double up on power attack and see how that goes. Yeah, in this particular world, in this particular alternate timeline, a secondary culture comes to a secondary culture develops. Between hunters, there's also riders, and riders actually work with monsters, whereas hunters are more about controlling the environment and its population on a more scientific level, and, well, hunting monsters to control populations and the like. That's not going to go well. Hello! How are you, Tyrese? Tyrese? Therese? What's up, Therese? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Ah, shit. I keep fucking up. Why does this one do technical attacks more often? Either way, I should start doing more power attacks. What the? The moment I switch to power attacks, it does a speed attack. You punk bitch. Which monster is your favorite? So my favorite monster is, well, I have a few. One of my favorite monsters of all time is either the Nargacuga or it would be the Ginogre. Those are my two favorites. I don't know if you're gonna do. Ah, fuck. How's the game going? It's going pretty well. And how's your New Year's going? Appreciate you joining me today. So if you're gonna do more technical attacks, fine, take this. Really? Oh shit! You bitch. I'm terrible at games like this, but I love to watch. Ah, crap. And of course you're going with the speed attack. New Year's is going pretty great. How about yours? Mine's going awesome. I'm here, I'm getting to hang out, and it's been a pretty good day. God damn it. So thank you for asking. You should do a Monster Hunter Nuzlocke. See, the thing is, Nuzlocke really only works within the parameters of Pokemon and Pokemon games because of the way that those mechanics work. When it comes down to Monster Hunter stories, I'd have to figure out how the rules for that would play into this. And thank you so much for that. Hydrate, guys of age. Power attack. Nope, damn it. Oh, and I failed. But I didn't die. Haha, we beat it. It could be a cool idea. Yeah, it definitely could be. Yeah, that's fine. Woo. Alright, let's see what eggs you got. Boring. God damn it. No! Damn it. Listen here, you motherfucker. I hope you have a good New Year's. Listen here, you motherfucker. I hope you have a good New Year's. Thank you for joining me. Sure, buddy. What was that? I'm sorry. Could you say that again? Oh, wait, you can't, because I muted you. Here, I'll even do you a favor. I'll block you, because you're not that important. Oh, wait. Bro, babysitting the drink here. Take a shot, dude. Alright, I'll get some more. Hey, holy shit. Fredtoa, thank you so much for that gift. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year's to you as well. See, have you ever tried Guild Wars 2? I have, actually. Guild Wars 2 was one of my favorite MMOs to play back in the day. I liked it better than World of Warcraft, but my guild stopped playing, everybody that I knew stopped playing, and yeah, after that, I kind of stopped playing myself. Hell yeah, praying for better health for you and Mocha. Well, thank you, my friend. But he ruined his own New Year getting blocked. I mean, he was probably already having a bad New Year's, but people who show up to streams just to say some stupid shit and then act like that, that's usually more about them than it is about anybody else. Oh shit, right, this is the story quest. I mean, keep in mind, having followers or anything like that is not a rating for anything. We really just gotta look at how they act. A person's actions, no matter how small, speaks volumes to who they are and how they are as a person. People who have multiple accounts to come on to troll people show that they're very lonely and they don't have a lot of friends, because why would they waste the time having multiple accounts doing that kind of crap if they actually had friends? Top 3 MMORPGs? Yeah, no. Like I said, Guild Wars 2 was great. I loved it. I actually really loved Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars Factions. Oh my god, that was a lot of fun. Okay. Some more Blight. Love that you're down to earth, bro. Keep it real. Well, thank you, Ryan. Final Fantasy VII has sucked me in. Wait, are you talking about Final Fantasy VII, the remake? Have you been playing that? The remake, yeah? Okay. Alright, well. Now, normally I read what's on there, but, I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit hard for me to keep with it. I mean, I can read it myself, but I can't read it and go with it. I got my donuts. Let's see, I just got past the cross-dressing scene. Ah, yes. Where you have to go with Aerith and Tifa to, well, to scam that freaking pervert. Do you still play Marvel Rivals after the bad updates? No. I stopped playing Marvel Rivals a while back. I haven't picked up a multiplayer game or a PvP game in a while because I think Marvel Rivals was the last one that I really was willing to try so far. Alright, let's turn these in. Sweet! And we got the extra skill. The whole thing bugged me a bit, because, like, they didn't even ask Cloud. They just dressed him, but the poor guy took it like a trooper. Yeah. Well, you know, it's essentially like what would happen if a little brother got dragged into the schemes of their two sisters. They don't ask. Alright. Egg carton. I only have one egg, but I don't think it's anything good. Hey, I appreciate all those gifts, everybody. Thank you so much. Aptonoth. No, we're not gonna keep the Aptonoth. Monsties, change party. Wait, no, yeah, we're not on there. We will release you. No more quests. Alright, we're gonna save real quickly before we go out. To clarify for anybody else listening, the cross-dressing didn't bother me. It's the forced cross. Yeah, no, I get that. It's the fact that there was no consent. It was just, here, you're gonna put on this dress. This game looks so fun. It is a lot of fun, in all honesty. If you like turn-based games, if you like if you like turn-based games, if you like creature collector style games like Pokemon, Dragon Quest, Digimon, or the like, you will definitely enjoy this style of game. It's available, I believe, on the Switch, although I think only in digital copy, because I'm not sure if they released it in physical copy, although Switch is no longer doing any actual physical copies, just a code on a cartridge nowadays. Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I was actually able to get today, is available on both the Switch and the Switch 2, but I personally have these both on PC. Can I... I'm gonna put them in front and see how that goes. I have them both on PC Steam Deck, but I beat the second one on my Switch. Okay, can you fly? No, you cannot fly, but you can run. Alright, you know what? That's not too bad. I miss Pokemon Sword and Shield. Those games were great until they started getting worse. Yeah. When they released Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, honestly, I'm very disappointed in the Pokemon Company. Violet and Scarlet could have been so good. It was right there in their wheelhouse, being a, slice of life style, slice of life school style storyline. It was perfect. They had everything set for them to get gold, but then they fucked it. They fucked it by making the story so goddamn boring. Do you have any stellar plans for the new year, bud? No. I mean, my main goal is to get myself mentally in a better place. work on building up my credit, work on building up my funds so that I can, one, get a new car eventually, and two, eventually get a place of my own that is permanent, a house. And get my YouTube monetized. That's another big goal. I didn't even finish. That's how bad. Let's see. Happy New Year's. Been here since the aggressive camping. We'll appreciate that, Chicken Soup, and I hope you're having a great New Year's yourself. Well, at least they can run faster. I haven't gotten the Pokemon's the Legends game, as I've seen some reviews. Yeah, no, Pokemon's, in all honesty, from everything that I've seen, is nothing more than a disappointment. And the fact that there is a good chunk of Mega Evolutions that are stuck behind a paywall so that you buy their Megaverse DLC, which those Mega Evolutions look very lazily done, if not AI generated. Do I have any validity to the claim of them being AI generated? No, but those fucking Mega Evolutions look like they're AI generated. Hey, what's up, Lunchbox? Fuck your couch. I appreciate you being here. I hope you and Scotty are having a good New Year's. I am enjoying a little bit of bourbon and my night. Happy New Year's to you as well, Matthew. Especially the Froligator one. Not only that, the what is it? The electric version of Lucario. That one's Mega Evolution straight up looks like it's AI generated and really badly done. And Lucario's new Mega Evolution. The fuck is that? And Happy New Year's to you as well, Fearless Shadow. I liked Mega Feraligatr. I think Mega Feraligatr deserved so much better than having an oversized Totodile head hood. It could have been so much cooler. They gave so much love to Pokemon like Garchomp. Why couldn't they give the same kind of love to Feraligatr? Let's see, we just got back from the NYE party. I have been up since 3:20 this morning. I'm heading to bed. Alright, you get some sleep. But this, obviously, Absolute Zero, this is my opinion, you know? I don't think that your opinion is invalid just because I disagree. Please keep that in mind. I personally think that it could have been a lot better. Exhaustion is real. Yeah. Especially since you've been up since 3:20 a.m. That's a long time to be awake, brother. Most of them were bad except for Hawklucha. I mean, Mega Absol Z and Mega Absol X, they're pretty much just two different versions of emo singers. It's like one's Bullet for My Valentine, the other one's Five Finger Death Punch. They could have given the new Lucario a new typing. Nah, they didn't even do that, though. Yeah, no, I have zero love and no faith in Nintendo or the Pokemon Company for this coming year or for the foreseeable future as it stands. Unless, of course, there is some big 180 on a lot of things, and I do mean a lot of things. I believe next year is going to be the worst year for gaming, and I'm really sorry to have to say that. But then again, it's not my fault It's the rich fucker's fault. Okay, boss man, I just wanted to pop in and say happy New Year's. I'm pulling a John Cena and tapping out. It's GTA 6's fault. Okay, you know what? If we're gonna make it GTA 6's fault, we also have to make it Elder Scrolls 6's fault as well. But GTA 6 and Elder Scrolls 6 are the two biggest bullshit problems right now in the gaming industry, along with a few other things. This bourbon's really good. Is it better than Scotch, though? No. Bourbon definitely has a much more sweeter undertone to it, and I definitely like that. But I have a bigger preference towards Scotch. But that's just me. Also, remember, everybody, one of the best ways to prevent a hangover, if you are going to be imbibing in the drink and getting a little bit sauced, make sure you hydrate. Hydration is important. I remember seeing the new Lucario and thinking, they Hatsune Miku'd him. Yup. What bourbon are you sipping on, though? I had Johnny Walker Scotch on the rocks and couldn't stomach it. I am an IPA guy. I get that. I am drinking some Wild Turkey 101 bourbon. When it comes down to Scotch, I am a Buchanan's lover of Scotch. I don't know what it is. I don't really like Johnny Walker. And I know Johnny Walker is one of the more expensive, more premium brands. But I can tell you right now, that premium brand is not that premium to me. I don't know what it is about it, but I just don't really like it. A banana smoothie helps with a hangover. It does. Bananas in general help with hangovers because of the sugar content, the potassium, and vitamin D or A. I forget which vitamin is they have a lot of in there. Or it might be B, actually. See, I felt, that's how I felt about it. My cousin told me I had to have it at his wedding. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that like Johnny Walker, that like some of the bigger brand, or some of the more pricier brands. But to me, some of those pricier brands end up being like what Gucci is today. You're just paying for the name that they built up. But the product itself is made in a sweaty, nasty, not so great place. Let's see. I wonder if Gatorade is best for a hangover. I mean, Gatorade works really well for a hangover. Anything that's meant to hydrate you and help keep you hydrated will be good for a hangover. But there's also things like, you know, not fatty, but something that is filling. That might also help. Although in some people, the filling can make you... It'll make you spit. You look really smart. Nah, Cersei, I'm pretty fucking dumb. Has anyone tried Cheers Restore for hangovers? What is the Cheers hangover cure? I don't remember that. I watch Cheers a lot, too. You know, where everybody knows your name. Huge Monster Hunter fan, but have bounced off of this and the second game. They get good if you stick with it. They do, but at the same time, they're not as fast-paced as your standard Monster Hunter game. You have to remember that this is a turn-based game, and it is meant to bring in a much more younger audience. Not the show, it's a supplement. Okay. I don't think I've ever tried that supplement. Also, red beer helps avoid hangovers if you drink harder through the night. Huh. Happy New Year's to you as well, AC. Yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing my best. What do we do? Well, first off, let's use some binoculars to see exactly what your weakness is. Tendency towards speed attacks, weak to lightning. It was on Shark Tank. It was supposed to be supposed to convert something in the alcohol so you can digest it, something like that. Okay, interesting. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Well, I'm actually a big fan of the Monster Hunter story series. I'm a big fan of the Monster Hunter franchise in general. I do like the Monster Hunter story series because it gives an alternate style of gameplay, and instead of just killing the monsters, you are actually, gathering eggs, hatching eggs, and raising monsters so that they are your buddies, your monsties, your bestie monstie, Fred. And you get to actually ride the monsters, which is something you don't get to do in Monster Hunter. Oh no! I will defeat you! Alright, come on. Sharpening blades. Okay, you know what? We can do that too. We have a whetstone. Can you catch them or do you have to hatch them? So other than... I forget because I haven't played the second game in a while, but I did just repurchase it thankfully today. But I'm not 100% sure if these are the only ones you can catch. But in the first game, you have a main partner known as Ratha, or Ratha, which is a Rathalos that is your main partner. That's the only one you technically capture. The rest of them you do have to hatch from eggs that you gather from nests from monster dens. Oh snap, did you start a new account? No, this is my account. It has always been the same, although I did change my name from Asian Faja Gamer to simply just Faja AFG. You have a good night as well, Ryan. Thank you for hanging out. I'm also gonna re-up some of that bourbon. Nice new haircut. Well, thank you. I chopped it all off because the little period that I was homeless because of my shitty ass ex and the shitty ass friends of hers that stole all my stuff and left me homeless, kind of ruined my hair that I wanted to donate. So when I attempted to donate it, they said it was a little fucked up. So I chopped it all off so that I could grow it back out again. And that way I could actually have a decent donation. Alright, my friend, you have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Sleep well, and appreciate you, my friend. There we go. Oh, shit. He's doing a power attack. Well, thank you so much for that follow. I can do this. Also, did not expect them to do a power attack. Haha! Take that! go. Ah. Take that! Level 3 kinship. I believe that's the highest kinship you can get. Ow. That hurt. This seems like a really abusive attack. Let's see, damn, man, Monster Hunter Worlds is so nostalgic for me. Seeing familiar things in this game takes me back, hell yeah. Have you tried Where the Winds Meet? So the fact that there are AI-generated voice lines in Where the Winds Meet puts that game in my never playlist. So I have not tried Where the Winds Meet. And I don't really have any plans on trying it. Shazam! Ha ha ha! Winner! I'll drink to that. I don't know what that ability is, but yay, we learned it. The Nargacuga's not going to be down for long. Happy New Year's from Chicago. Well, Happy New Year's from here on Oregon, my friend. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. I do hope you're having a wonderful New Year's and that you're having a safe one as well. Can we purify the Nargacuga with our kinship stone? Hey, would you look at that? Everything looks nice. What the hell did that was it about? Oh, does it have the power to purify the light? Oh, well then. Well, at least the Nargacuga doesn't look all blighty. Can we help them? It wasn't this poor monster's fault. Yeah, no. Would you survive in the Monster Hunter universe? No. I would be decorating the floor with red paint. That is what I would be doing in the Monster Hunter universe. I would be nothing more than a skid mark. My fat ass is getting eaten. Because that's one thing that we have to reiterate when it comes down to some of the newer fans of Monster Hunter that don't seem to realize this. The humans in the Monster Hunter universe, specifically the ones that use hunter weapons regularly, they are fucking built different. These are a civilization. No, not a civilization. This is a species of humanity that survived a cataclysmic war during a period in which they had at best our level of technology, and they survived the downfall of our species, of the human species, and restarted that civilization. And not only that, because of all of the adversity that they survived, that species of humanity evolved to be much more resilient, to be much stronger. And there is also there is a thought process, a theory that the Monster Hunter world, that this specific world in this universe has a much lower gravity rating than our world, which is why certain monsters that physically should not be able to fly can fly. I did not know that. I thought they were normal ass humans. No, they are not. You do actually get an example of people that did not evolve to wield these weapons. And because of that, they are much more meager than the general population of people that are part of the Hunters Guild and the civilizations that were restarted by the Hunters Guild. Such as within Monster Hunter Wilds, the people within the Kunafa village, or the people within the Oil Well Springs, that are the tribes of Bone, Stone, and Oil, or even the Keepers themselves. These people have never seen, nor have they ever wielded weapons likened to that of the Hunters. And they can't, because they're not strong enough. Although this might be refuted in future DLCs where we see Nata, who is a person and a human that evolved alongside the Keepers that were essentially isolated and were survivors of the Elder Dragon Wars, but not privy to the effects of the Elder Dragon Wars because they isolated themselves, does start using hunter weapons, that will completely destroy this theory that I have at the moment of the seekers of the people of Kunafa Village and the people of Oil, Stone, and Bone not being as strong as your general population. And Happy New Year's to you as well, Scotty. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're safe, and I hope you and Chef are doing awesome. Let's see, I just looked at your profile, and I remember when you had like 2,000 followers. When did you blow up? Well, Pure Fresh, I didn't exactly blow up. The majority of that follower base is either bots or people who followed me for racist reasons, or are no longer active people. Because on average, there are about 1,000 to 2,000 people that are active on my page. And I appreciate all of them. And what's up, Jacob? Happy New Year's to you as well. Alright, what are we doing? You know how I know this bourbon? This bourbon. You know how I know this bourbon is pretty good? Because I can't feel part of my face. And how is my dog? Mocha is doing good. Mocha is fluffy and happy and fluffy. Yeah. Okay, but riders aren't supposed to leave the village. I will still state this is one of my favorite things about not only the Monster Hunter franchise, but specifically the older Monster Hunter games before Monster Hunter Rise. Because I think the option is still in Monster Hunter World, and Monster Hunter World and games previous had a specific language option where you could choose Wyverian, and you could have the entire game and everybody in the world speak the language of Wyverian, because that is the native language of the world of Monster Hunter. Now, before I continue, I will be right back, everybody, because I need to take a piss. So I'll be back. Oh. Haven't stood up since I started drinking, and yeah, walking is a little bit more of a challenge than I think. All right. I have returned. And Skink you? Thank you everybody for the gifts. I really do appreciate it. I do hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I appreciate those of you that are joining me for this New Year stream. I gotta make sure I slow down on the bourbon, because if I go too fast with it, I'll probably pass out here in my seat. And well, when it comes down to they don't allow for sleeping streams on Twitch anymore, and I don't want to get burned, you know. Happy New Year to you as well, Midnight Mischief. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Riders aren't allowed to go into the outside world. It's the Rider's Code. Okay, so I was wondering whether or not we would get a chance to explore the Hunters' villages, or we were stuck within the Riders' village, but we are not. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love when someone shows up and the only thing that they comment is that you. Is like, is that you what? How about you ask an actual fucking question instead of something stupid like, is that you? I mean, at the very least, it showcases your intelligence. Or lack thereof. I mean, I already read what I could read. Sorry that bothers you, but just because you post a comment doesn't mean I read it. Seeing as there's this wonderful thing called a comment filter that allows narcissistic people to think that we see their comments because it posts, but it only posts on their side. I don't see it. So thank you for telling me that you're not worthwhile, middle-classman. That's something that you probably heard a lot in your life, because you don't have any friends. If you did, you'd probably be a better person. Bye-bye. The Wyverian who knows the right is a very handsome young man. So, hey, Happy New Year's to you as well, Faded Melon. So, Midnight Mischief, people have asked me this, and I will say this. Now, this is my opinion, and this only pertains to me. I personally will not play Arc Raiders. It's on my never play list. And that's mainly because of a few key factors. One, the main key factor is this, is that there is a definitive outcry within the community for there to be a simple option to have a PvE only option be added to the game. And there's no reason not to add this option in other than the sweaty PvPers not being good at the game and only wanting to prey on people who just want a PvE. And that just showcases that they have no skill at PvPers. And the fact that the developers of Arc Raiders are unwilling to answer this particular call, which is a very easy option to add in, it is. Trust me. Like, even knowing the basics of coding, I know that that's easy to add in. The fact that they won't do it tells me enough about the developers of Arc Raiders that they are not worth supporting. Secondly, the community and the way that they act towards each other also shows me that the game is not worth playing. And finally, it has AI generated voice lines in the game. Already putting it in the never play list because at the end of the day, in my opinion, to keep in mind, this is my opinion, I never expect anybody to agree, nor do I care if anybody agrees. But AI, generative AI, has no place in creative spaces. Period. Let's see. You ain't ever lied, Faja. My wife and I played a lot, but Grievers can be annoying. Damn near game-breaking. And the thing is, it's not that hard to add in an option within servers to just simply allow people to play PvP only or PvE only. And the only thing that I can hear from PvP players that are arguing against this option is the fact that they are not good PvP players and that they need PvE players to prey on to feel superior. That's all that their bitching tells me. See, I'm a PvP player and I get it, but I get it, man, it's so fun. And I get it, like I said, I don't expect anyone to agree with me, nor do I expect anyone to change how they play or stop playing Arc Raiders because I have this opinion. My opinion only pertains to me. And it's like my grandpa always used to say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. It's your choice to stick your face into it and get pink eye. Let's see. Happy New Year's to you as well, Letter Boy. I have a friend that plays PvP, and he said he only plays to kill other people. He said, why loot when others can loot for you after he kills them? And the thing is, that's valid if you want to get better at PvP and you PvP for the sake of getting better in the competition. If that's the case, then go after other PvPers. If you're only preying on PvEers, that just tells me that you're not a good PvPer. That tells me that I don't need to get good, you need to get good. Because I'm not trying to get good at PvP. Although I'm not playing Arc Raiders in general. See, though it's not hard to implement PvE mode for real, exactly. People pretend that to be friendly and then shoot you in the back, and that's, you know what? Like I said, that's just bullshit, and that's just bullshit in the game. You know, it's more of like a litmus test. In all honesty, the way people act in Arc Raiders is a litmus test to showcase whether or not they're gonna be fucked up if they have the chance to be fucked up. And there are gonna be people out there gonna say like, "Oh, it's not that deep. Oh, it's not that deep." Guess what? How you do the little things speaks volumes to how you do everything. And how you do things behind the anonymity of the internet says a lot more about you than anything. Because when you do things without consequence, and you use that to your advantage, that says what you would do at the end of the day with behind closed doors. Happy New Year's to you as well, my friend. Appreciate you being here. All right. Wow. I didn't expect that. So, I will state this. My favorite type of brand is not involved in nicotine because I actually used vaping to quit nicotine. And I haven't imbibed in nicotine in almost 4 years now. I do enjoy myself some palm trees, and thank you, Brianna, for that follow. I really do appreciate it. Aren't you the guy that makes the Elmo voice?
Yes, I am the guy that makes the Elmo voice. Actually, Elmo is really happy that you were here. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me.
Although it has gotten a little bit harder for me to do that voice, and it's not as good as it used to be. Let's see. Sure, whatever, Jess. You can think that, but the fact of the matter is there's an outcry in the community for there to be a separation between PvE and PvP. And the fact of the matter is, anybody who speaks against that just tells me that they're a bad PvPer. That's all that says. Because if you need PvEers to be a PvPer, that means that you're bad. Because you're going after people who don't even want to bother with you. If you're a good PvPer, you should be going after the challenge. You should be fighting against other people who are trying to kill you. If you're not trying to do that, all that says is you suck at PvP. You're not looking for a challenge, and you need to get good. I'm not saying that about you particularly, Jess. I'm just saying that's what that mindset tells me. If you're not that way, then you know what? That's good. People need to stop trying to put the shoe on if it doesn't fit. That's not my problem when people try to do it. Oh, hello. Oh no, my clothes haven't been washed since last year. Ha ha ha. You can only make that joke once a year. Do you like French toast? I like French toast. I mean, French toast is pretty good. Although, I'm a bigger pancake person, to be honest. I mean, actually, you know what? No, I'm a bigger waffle person. A good waffle with the right crispy texture and fluffy interior, that's the way to go. I always PvP everyone because I like the gameplay. Everybody gets it because I love it. That's like saying, you know what? Just stating, Jess, that's a pretty toxic mindset. At the very least, how you're portraying it is quite toxic to me. Whether or not that's how you want to come off, that's not how you're coming off. Either way, Jess, you and I don't agree. But that's okay, because at the end of the day, we don't live in a world where everybody should agree. And nor do I want everybody to agree. That's a world the Nazis wanted. I love McDonald's breakfast. See, I loved McDonald's breakfast back in the day, but I remember when they used to have the big breakfast where it was, I don't know if they still have it. I haven't gotten McDonald's breakfast in a long time, but I remember they used to have the big breakfast where it was either sausage or bacon, pancakes, hash brown, and a drink. Happy New Year's to you as well, Pipistrello. And thank you so much for being here. Oh, jeez. Alright, so all of that, I'll be honest with you, all of, drinking has made me need to go potty a lot. And thank you so much for the gifts. I'll be right back. I gotta go take a piss. And thank you for sharing the live, Alan. Alright. I have returned. Favorite anime intro or outro in terms of visuals plus music? Let's see, honestly, one of my favorite... Let's see, one of my favorite music, anime music intros and outros. Happy New Year's to you as well, Thrando, or the Rando. What's my name? My name is Fasha, as it states in the actual, TikTok. I would have to say it would have to be a Bleach one. I don't remember which one it is, though. Well, I mean, it is just a username, but I ain't gonna tell you my real name. We're on the internet. Fuckers are weird on the internet. Hell yeah. My favorite is probably One Piece without the recap. Give me 1 second, Letterboy. Actually, let me look this up. Whew. Is it this one? Yes, it is. So, okay. So, for me personally, I love the visuals as well as the music for season 1 of Bleach. That song got stuck in my head for a good fucking year. Season 1 Attack on Titan intro was great too. There's the cave. Let's go. Well, I plan on growing it back out again anyways. Because, you know, I'm not looking any way just to look good for somebody. I'm looking whichever way because I want to look good for me. But yeah, I shaved all the hair up because I was trying to donate it, but that little period of homelessness that I went through because of my shitty ex and her shitty friends that stole all my shit kind of ruined my hair. So, you know, I'm growing it back out so that I can have a proper donation again. Alright, so the air is cold. We gotta get the hell out of here. And thank you so much for that follow. Yeah, not happening. Let's see. Also not happening. That is by far one of the dumbest suggestions ever made. Okay, let's see if we can get further on in. Ooh. What's up, buddy? I don't think she's going to get eaten by monsters. I think she's actually a writer. Let's see, for me, it's Code Geass and opening 1. Okay, okay. Good choice, good choice. Well, there's other tribes of writers that exist. That's the thing. There's not just one tribe of writer, which is very interesting. They kind of develop. We don't. It's still debated whether or not they developed independent or they developed as a larger culture and they split up into separate tribes. Let's see. What is your favorite anime? So I don't have one favorite anime. I have a list of 5 that I could go through. And in no particular order, that would be Bleach, reincarnated as a slime, Overlord, Digimon, and Gurren Lagann. Happy New Year's to you as well, Tim. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Reincarnated as a slime is my number 1, and Digimon is easily top 10. See, Reincarnated as a slime isn't like... Well, 1, I don't have a set list of top 5 in any particular order because it's a revolving door. 2, Reincarnated as a slime, in all honesty, the anime paled in comparison to the light novel because the anime never really showcased just how cruel and terrifying Rimuru actually is. In the anime, and even later on in the anime, even though he becomes a little bit scarier, Rimuru still has this lightheartedness to him. But in the light novel, that lightheartedness is gone. He is a cold-hearted villain. And you see it's showcased much better in the light novel, the weight of his actions and the somewhat descent of his character from this person who wanted to build a nation to keep his friends safe to someone who realized that they needed to conquer. That the only way to keep everything that they loved safe was to become a conqueror, to become everything that they truly despised, because that was strength for them. In this world, that was strength, and they needed to become that. That is the weight of the light novel Rimuru, comparative to the anime Rimuru. Oh. Damn, I gotta read that. You sound like the movie trailer's voice guy. In a world where everything he's loved has gone awry, and the only thing he has left is his taco stand. Little tortilla boy. I love Will Sasso. If you didn't get that from what I just said right there. Alright, what was I doing? So are you okay? Do we need to go back? Sounds like a fire show. Whew. Where are we going? Which Digimon anime is your favorite? Honestly, it would be very hard for me to choose which one would be my favorite between Digimon Adventure and Digimon Ghost Game, because Digimon's Ghost Game kind of reimagined Digimon for me in a much more mature manner, even though it definitely had its juvenile side to it. The way that they showcased Digimon in a much more terrifying way made Ghost Game come alive for me. But Digimon Adventure, being the first Digimon series for all of us, has a special place in my heart. Hi, Mocha. Mocha decided to show up and say hello. Hi, baby. Who's a good girl? Good girl, Mocha. I love you. Yeah, I love you. You want to come over here so everybody else can see you? Come on. You guys can kind of see her. There. Now you can see her being over there, being a goober. Hi, goober. Have you watched One Piece? And if so, how much? So I stopped watching. I stopped watching One Piece once they got to the Grand Line. So I really need to start watching One Piece again. But the weird thing about me is when it comes down to rewatching things, I can't start back off where I stopped. I have to start back from the beginning. So it's gonna be a long watch for me once I start One Piece. Doesn't Rimuru absorb galaxies? Rimuru absorbs essentially portals to other realities. And in that sense, having to absorb an actual gateway would be likened to a similar feat. The only difference being the fact is Rimuru didn't absorb something on that scale, in the sense of Rimuru wasn't able to literally absorb an entire galaxy. It was more so of the sense of Rimuru was able to absorb the gateway to another galaxy. Same, bro, I forgot all that. I stopped at the Coliseum, so I'm gonna take a long time. Yeah. You get me. Alright. Hey, what's up, Pro Hungry? Happy New Year to you as well. Long time no see. I hope you're doing awesome. And I'm doing pretty well. I am a little bit, inebriated, but I am enjoying myself in that regard. Shit. I know a family member's dog whose name is also Mocha. Nice. My friend has a pet named Mochi. Alright, y'all. I'll be right back. I have to pee one more time. I know, I have to pee a lot. That's kind of what happens when you drink. But I'll be right back. I have returned. I'm gonna have some more water. Here's a fun fact for y'all. Did y'all know that alcohol is essentially the byproduct of yeast? It is the excretions of yeast. Alcohol is essentially yeast piss. And it is a toxin. And that's the reason why our bodies react the way that they do. It's because you are absorbing a toxin. And these are the effects of that toxin. But unlike something that would, I don't know, curdle your blood like cobra venom, or cause you internal bleeding like the black mamba, alcohol is a much lesser effect. But it is the reason why your blood pressure increases. There's a reason why you have heart palpitations, and it is the reason why your body flushes in blood, because it is reacting to the poison that is alcohol. Which is yeast piss. Crap. I was not paying attention. How about this? That's right. Do you stream on Twitch or just YouTube and TikTok? Oh, I'm live on all three, my friend. The Rando, I am live on Twitch, I am live on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. I go live on all three, Thursday through Wednesday usually, at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm just live on Wednesday because it's New Year's. And I figured, why not go live on New Year's? Yeah. This game looks so cool. This game is awesome. Nice. I'll follow you on Twitch real quick. Well, I appreciate that, the rando. Alright. No! I fucked up. Goddamn snowball. But yes, we do plan on being live until midnight. That is the goal. So we'll probably be live for another hour. Actually, no, not probably. We will be live for another hour. God damn it. I fucked up. Oh no, I did right. Never mind. No, I fucked up. He keeps switching between speed and power attacks. Top 5 in no particular order. Gurren Lagann, Fooly Cooly, Digimon, Black Clover, Mob Psycho 100. Good choices, my friend. I definitely enjoyed Mob Psycho. Black Clover, I will be honest, I had a little trouble and I still have a lot of trouble getting into because of the main character. Fooly Cooly is one of those animes that I watched when I was a kid and I had a hard time understanding. But watching it now, I definitely understand what's going on. And Gurren Lagann is one of my favorite animes simply because of the sheer ridiculousness of it. Do you like using multiple programs to stream on multiple platforms, or am I too stupid to figure out how to do it with one? No, I use multiple programs. So what I am using currently to stream on 3 different platforms. And keep in mind, the main reason I'm able to do this is because I have a stream computer with a capture card in it and a gaming computer, so that already takes a huge amount of CPU load off of the computer. I used Streamlabs OBS to stream on YouTube. I use OBS to stream on Twitch, and I use TikTok Studio to stream on TikTok. Having all 3 of these running with my internet being one of the best consumer class internet plans that I could get, which I'm only paying about $90 for, I've had little to no problems with that type of setup and streaming to 3 different services while doing such. Now, I'm not sure if there's a singular platform that can do it. I think you can use... God damn it. I think you can use third-party websites like Restream to help restream your current stream, which could be just OBS streaming to Twitch to stream out to TikTok and YouTube, so that you have the ability to do so and not have one of the more expensive internet plans and have to have 2 computers to do it. These are things that I would recommend you consider because of what's going on. And King Bob, thank you so much for that follow. This is the rando. I kept my promise, so I appreciate you being someone of your word. And thank you for being here and hanging out and being awesome. Damn it. Come on, Bullfango, die for me. There you go. Winner! Oh yeah! Alright, cool. I didn't even know I needed that. My second place is probably Psyche K. Alright, good choice. I actually only watched a few episodes of Psyche K, but I've heard only good things about it. Let's make it to where we need to go. I don't know if anyone asked, and I just missed it, but what do you think about Digimon Beat-Break? The E-Pulse doesn't sit right to me, to be honest. Well, I'll be on. I will. When it comes down to Digimon Beat-Break, I don't have an opinion on it yet because I haven't watched it yet. I was waiting for the season to finish, which I believe the season did finish. So I will be starting to watch Digimon Beat-Break soon. Honorable mentions: Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Full Metal Alchemist, and Steins Gate. Alright. And Happy New Year's to you as well, Hispanic Unk. Appreciate you joining me, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm a little bit stuffed up because I've been drinking a lot. Which probably need a little bit more water. Water is key to staving away a hangover. Remember that, my friends. I don't have a hot drink, do I, fucker? Well, at least that'll keep me from freezing. Well, King Bob, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. I'm guessing that's you, the random. And I appreciate it. Hey yo, it's the random again. Well, thank you for that follow here on the TikTok side as well. An upstanding member of society should never keep a berry off waiting. Well, at least we helped somebody. Looks like our new pal is gonna show us the way back to the cabins. It's our chance. Don't let it get away, buddy. Let's do this. Let's go, buddy. Show me the way. Although there is a rare monster den. Oh, what? Look out, buddy. Oh, what's up? Hey, Buck, thank you so much for those gifts. I do appreciate it, and I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's. Honestly, I don't like sports anime, but Blue Lock wasn't bad. I'm not a big fan of sports anime either, although I will say I do enjoy fighting tournament style anime, such as God of High School. Although I am disappointed that God of High School never was able to finish out its storyline, because what's in the webcomic is really cool, and I would love to have seen it get animated. Teamwork does indeed make the dream work. Happy New Year's to you as well, Arkham. Much appreciated. And welcome to the stream. Alright, am I able to get to that point that I want to? Do you play Monster Hunter? Well, I mean, yes, I do. I play Monster Hunter Stories and Monster Hunter Wilds. Does that mean? Don't give up, dude. You just keep coming at us. Oh, no! You bastards. I can do this. You bastard! At least I have the abilities. You got this? Hell yeah. Sweeping strike. Take this! I killed most? No. I thought I killed all of you. That's right. What's up? How dare you? And now you're dead. Alright, y'all. I know I've been doing this a lot, but I've got to pee again. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. Alright, so I chugged the coffee. Dang, bro, 3 times in half an hour is crazy. Yeah. I know. I'm also drinking a lot of bourbon. Like, I think I've had a whole handle of bourbon. So there's that. That's a good amount, I think. Right? That might be a lot, actually. It's it's okay. We're good. That's a pretty good amount. Yeah. Yeah. But we're all right. We're good. You ever have a depressed friend and think, dang, if only we watched Gurren Lagann together? Not saying it'll fix them, but Gurren Lagann has so much optimism it'll at least help. I do agree. And I also agree with that. We need to leave the stupid meme of 6-7 behind in 2025 because it's literally just a sequence of numbers. I remember when memes were actually based around references. And those references were actually funny because they were referencing movies and pop culture, not some dude who was talking about his fucking height. Because that's where that meme comes from. That meme comes from some dude talking about his fucking height. That's fucking stupid. It's very over. I can't count things without hearing it anymore. I mean, to me, it's pretty easy. You just remember the people who mention 6-7 have one less brain cell than the rest of the world. Yeah, bro, Lonzo Ball or Lemo, I can't remember, right? And it was just literally them mentioning their height. And it's just like, it's not that funny. It's not that funny. I always thought 6-7 came from a basketball match points, and the kids just don't know. You say the highest point first. Who knows? But at the same time, who cares? I prefer memes like Junket. You know? A reference to Mystery Men. Just Junket! I don't know. That's just me. Do I expect other people to do the same? No, because once again, I don't expect people to be me. Because I'm me. You're not me. You be you. And that's okay. I have less of this bourbon. And that's all she wrote. Happy New Year's to you as well. Well, that's all that water.
You sure? Oh.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, and I'm guessing because I haven't played this game. This is actually my first time playing this game. But I'm guessing that this is where the theory came from, the fact that there was a larger civilization of monster riders, and over time, they eventually separated in multiple tribes of monster riders.
You sure?
Right of channeling. Okay.
する てか
We can do this. Ha. Wait, can I? No. Bring you, monster. Okay, but what about this Poogie here? I'm losing a tooth, but it's one of my big teeth, and like my last one, so it hurts like hell. Hey, you know what? I hate how that feels, but once it's gone, at least all your other teeth grow in. It's cold, but I'm forever warm. Would you like to buy something? Can I upgrade anything that I have? 17, 14. Nope. I wish 6-7 would go away, but it might not be easy. It's everywhere. Well, it's simple. We just respawn with 8-9. That's what we do. We just respond with 8-9. Anytime someone says 6-7, we just say 8-9. The best way to kill a joke is by ruining it. And whether or not we care if it ruins it for them, that's all we do. We just keep ruining the joke. It's like using confusion in Pokemon, right? New caravan stand. Okay, but what's in here? Oh, that's where we came from. That's okay. What's up, buddy? What's up, Ice Fang? I do also want to get a berry out sometime in the future. Alright, let's go get this mountain herb. I think we can get it at least. We're getting close to the waterfall. Did we get ice honey? No, it's just honey. I thought it would be ice honey. Alright, you can run fast. I kind of wish you could fly, because technically Kutkus can fly, but this Kutku will not fly. Bah, humbug. Let's get that caravan stand. What's over here? Oh, come on. I wanted to just explore. Oh no, what if 8-9 becomes a meme? Well, if 8-9 becomes a meme after 6-7, it just shows how stupid people can be. Actually, I do have a monster that can jump. What's up, Scorpion Soul? How are you, my friend? Happy New Year's to you. I hope you're doing well. I am completely blasted. I had myself a handle of bourbon, and you know what? It's a good handle of bourbon. If 8-9 becomes a meme, we respond with 10-11, and so on and so on. Exactly. Good man, thank you, sir. Happy New Year's, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, shit. I don't know if the power attack level. I put there was gonna be a new number meme on my 2026 bingo board. Hell yeah, not drinking tonight, but I'm smoking. Well, fuck yeah. Because unfortunately, it's gonna be true. I mean, it's just sad the fact that counting in itself becomes a meme. That just shows the lack of creativity. Crap. Fucked up. Dude, what is this game? This is Monster Hunter Stories, my friend. Ice armor? Got this. Fuck? For real, like what happened to Big Chungus? He needs some milk, right? We need Monster Hunter Stories games with art style of normal games. I don't know, I actually really like the more chibi anime style of Monster Hunter Stories. It kind of makes it have its own identity within the franchise. And that's something that I personally do enjoy. Power attacks. We need a normal game with Monster Hunter art style. I mean, we have Monster Hunter Wilds. That is a normal Monster Hunter game. I thought you were playing WoW for a second. Oh, jeez. Shit. You gonna grow your hair again? Yup. That's the plan. Fuck. Take that. Was the last time, let's see. Was this how last year you were in your car, right? Cold as shit. Yup. And it's nice not to be in the car now, where it's not cold as shit. Shit, I healed the wrong person. God damn it. dead yet. Let's see, but those were wild times, but those story nights were nice. I mean, I plan on doing story readings again, or at the very least, uploading content on my YouTube and be likened to that of an audio reading of books such as Ender's Game and Dragonlance story once I get my hands on that book again, because sadly the aggressive camping journey destroyed that book. Oh no. Haha. Winner. Alright, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water, just because one of the main ways to alleviate the chance of a hangover is water. Remember, everybody, hydrate. It's good for you. I was watching the show with a friend, and at one point, the number 67 coincidentally showed up on the show, and we both slowly looked at each other. Stop laughing. It's not funny. Apologies, everybody. I'm doing my best to stay awake until midnight and keep streaming until midnight. But I gotta tell y'all, that handle of bourbon is kicking my ass. Happy New Year's to you as well, Slash Lightning. Ooh. Armonsti's power. Yes. Truth is, it took me a pretty long time to figure that out. I earned my kinship stone, but Frostfang wouldn't obey me, and I don't know why. I pretty much given up ever riding Frostfang. I just let him walk on ahead.
You sure?
Then it dawned on me. Frostfang wanted to go his own way in his own time. I only cared about using my kinship stone to try and control him.
Yay!
When I let go of that way of thinking, Frostfang finally allowed me to ride him. I should have been taking the time to get to know him from the start. Whoa, so you were able to kind of draw out his true power. Well, thank you, Slash Lightning. I appreciate that.
Ah!
It wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy picking myself up. You know, honestly, after all of that shit, after being betrayed by someone who I thought loved me and people who I thought were my friends, that stuff kind of kicks you really, really fucking hard. It throws you for a loop. And though I will be honest with you, I am still getting over all of that shit. I am grateful that I am still here. What happened? Oh, I mean, this happened at the big. This happened around this time last year, essentially. You know, I was betrayed by my ex and by people who I thought were my friends. They ended up stealing a lot from me, including my tax return, which paid for the trailer that my ex currently lives in. Yeah, ain't that some shit?
Deka.
But, oh well, you know? It's not like they're ever gonna give a shit about what they did.
Yeah?
But you live in a nice home, bro. I mean, I found this apartment, but it took me a while to find this apartment. You know, I was living in my car for about almost 4 months before I found this apartment. And I am very grateful to have found this place. Nah, J-boy. Honestly, they're not worth the idea of doing something that would stain my soul. You know, they are people that are essentially the epitome of the phrasing of good riddance to bad rubbish. Because despite the situation they left me in, if they are the kind of people who would essentially leave someone on the street and take their stuff because they're on the street and act like they're their friend for a good period of time to be able to do that, that just shows that they're trash people. And you know what? That's on them. That's not on me. Yo, I clipped you? Well, I appreciate you clipping me. Thank you just so much for being here, the rando. What comes around, buddy? Let's see, what goes around comes around, bud. I really believe that. And you know, if something, like I said, I'm at a point in life that I really don't care what happens to them. I'm gonna try to focus on my life. I'm gonna focus on what I can do. I spent pretty much the better part of last year feeling sorry for myself and trying to just get over all of the bullshit that I went through. Because I was too busy basing and gauging the value of myself off of what I could provide to others. And the truth of the matter is, no matter what I provided, no matter how hard I tried to be somebody in their life, that didn't mean anything. What matters is how I see myself. And though I will stumble, and though I will fall, and there will be many times where I will forget it all, I will continue to push forward and try. Because that's what I gotta do. To get over this wall. Interesting Wyverian. So for those of you that don't know, within the Monster Hunter universe, there are two simian species that evolved. There are humans, and then there are Wyverians. Wyverians are the equivalent to elves within the Monster Hunter universe.
てか
Best revenge is success, buddy. Maybe not financially, but hit the gym, set goals, go outdoors. Oh yeah, no, that is definitely things I'm going to be doing. I have been working on working out, but then again, I haven't been working out as hard as I want to be, and you know what? Now's the time to get started on that, right? But I have been making sure that I take Mocha out on regular walks, and it's just a matter of the thing of being social. I will be honest with y'all. That is something that is still a struggle for me. Is being social. After all of that bullshit, you know, I opened up as much as I could to my previous ex. And to have it all thrown in my face kind of put me in a point where I regressed to being a recluse once again. But I was somebody that used to do things. You know, I used to go to Renaissance fairs. I used to go to cons and things like that. And in this next year, you know what? I probably should do that. To go to a gaming con or an anime con or a comic con. And just hang out with people that have like interests. Happy New Year's to you as well, Jeremiah. I hope it's treating you well. I hope you had a great New Year's celebration, and I do hope you are also being safe.
You sure?
Thank you for being here and hanging out, and for being awesome. And I do also hope that this new year brings all of you good things. You know, in Korea, which I am Korean, in Korea we have a saying that we say to our relatives and family and friends during the New Year's, and that is 새해 많이 받으세요, which means may good fortunes find you in the new year, or may many good fortunes find you in the new year. And I do hope that for all of you. And remember, my friends, despite what you've been through, despite what you're going through, despite what you have overcome, remember, you are important, you matter, and you are amazing. None of what you've gone through, none of what you've been through, and none of what you've overcome will take away from that. So keep going. Keep fighting. And what's up, Screaming Slimy? Yo, wanna see what I clipped? I can post the link. Yeah, post it. I'm down to check it out. Plenty of stuff to look forward to in this new year. New movies, anime, GTA 6. I thought they bumped or delayed GTA 6 to 2027. But what's up, Screaming Slimy? Till October, I think. Nah, they say this year in November. We'll see, though. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Yeah?
What game is this? This is Monster Hunter Stories, Soldier Boy. It is an alternate game which is part of the Monster Hunter franchise, but this is actually a turn-based RPG creature collector style game, which is an alternate story to Monster Hunter in general, or Monster Hunter's main canon. And this is a world that the Elder Dragon Wars had not occurred. Honestly, after my experience in the dating world, I decided not to date anymore. I'll try to get married after a long-term friendship. I mean, yeah, when it comes down to it, I'll see what happens, you know? I'm not seeking too hard within the dating world. I would definitely like to find a partner, you know? But we'll see what happens. Story quest update. Sounds cool. It is pretty awesome. I actually really like the Monster Hunter Stories alternate timeline. Like, it's really well done and pretty damn cool. And the fact that this is a different... I sent the clip in Twitch, by the way. For some reason, it didn't show up, King Blob. I apologize. That's a bit weird. I think Twitch likes to suppress links because of a bot that I had somewhere, some shape. I apologize. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, okay, all good. Huh. Never mind, we're going the wrong way. We're gonna go this way. I haven't had a girl since high school. I'm now 25. I don't care anymore, really. I'm just enjoying life. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just enjoying life. As best as I can. Because life's short and we're gonna die soon anyway, so why not do whatever we can to enjoy the time that we have? Because remember, my friends, we're not alive for the sake of anybody else. We're not alive to fulfill anybody's expectations. We're alive to simply be. So enjoy life as best as you can. Live. Be happy. Be sad. Experience. But remember, you matter. Crap, we're all doing power attacks. I'm gonna guess you mostly do power attacks. I just blame me mom, she should have spat it out. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's like my mom told me I was a broken condom. I shouldn't have been, but you know what? I was. And I'm here against my goddamn will. But I'll make the best of it. I thought I was alone. Come to find out, there's a lot of people like us, just chilling. Exactly. Mom's a legend. I mean, at the very least, she told me the truth. And that's more than most parents tell them. Crap. You and your technical strikes. Well, no, fuck. I grew up without a father, and it fucked me up a lot, but you have to keep moving. And you know, honestly, that's the thing about life, you know. We can blame our circumstances all we want, but at the end of the day, your circumstances don't define you unless you make it define you. How you live your life is your choice. Where you came from doesn't determine where you'll go. Remember that. Ah, crap. Wrong person to give the potion to. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here, for being awesome. There we go. Thank you for sharing the live. I healed them, but they got me. I hope the stream continues well. I'll be going to bed soon. Once again, Happy New Year's to you. Good night. Thank you so much. Now focus on the game and whip some ass. Hell yeah. Speed attack? Ugh. And Voodoo, thank you so much for the gifts. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Speed attack. Hey, that worked. Oh, no, that didn't work. We should have done a power attack. And we're just going head to head with power attacks. 4 p.m. over here. Happy New Year's. Well, Happy New Year's to you as well. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out and being awesome. Velocicrush. Let's do this. Come on, baby. How does that not kill you? How did that not kill you? There we go. Winner. What game is this? Reminds me of PlayStation times. Kind of looks like Pokemon. I mean, it is a creature collector RPG style game, so there is that to it. The game is Monster Hunter Stories, to answer your question.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. We're just trying to help each other, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if I can save soon, because that's That's what I'm trying to do, is save. Also, Happy New Year's to all of y'all, because it is currently midnight here. And yes, I was born in the US. Specifically, I was born in California. In fact, I was born premature on US soil, even though I was not supposed to be. Which led my parents to
You sure?
emigrating to the United States.
Shit.
They are illegal immigrants to the United States because they went through the proper process to do so. So that we could not have, well, we would not have to worry about them being here, and us being born in the United States, we were U.S. citizens.
てか。にゃんにゃん。にゃ。
Ever gone to Korea and visited? Yes, I have, actually. I've visited several times. But that was mostly during my younger years when I was in high school. I haven't had a chance to visit since then. Oh, I can save at the caravans. Alright, good to know. Alrighty then, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me today. And once again, Happy New Year's to all of y'all that have joined me. This is where I'm going to end the stream because it's time for me to get some sleep. And, you know, sleep off all of the bourbon that I drink, because I drank a whole fucking handle. We're going to be raiding out to my buddy Mr. Geeky Leather here on the Twitch side. Please do show them the same amount of love that y'all have showed me. And I appreciate y'all. I will see everybody again tomorrow when we'll be live at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time playing some more Monster Hunter stories. I appreciate y'all. And of course, like I stated beforehand, and as I say again, as a Korean tradition, 새해 많이 받으세요, which means many luck, many good fortunes to you in this new year. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.